How much did Alexa earn from her ASB Classic run? Alexandra Alexa bowed out of the ASB Classic after a tough semifinal loss to China's Wang Xinyu in Auckland, New Zealand on Saturday. Eala pushed Wang to a grueling 3-set match before eventually falling 7-5, 5-7, 4-6. Despite the loss, Eala gained valuable momentum heading into the Kwong Classic and the Australian Open. On top of it, she also walked away from the tournament with ranking points and prize money. By reaching the semifinals, Eala earned 98 WTA ranking points, which could improve her current world ranking of number 53. She is also assured of $12,331 in prize money for her ASB Classic campaign. Before the start of the 2026 season, Eala had already accumulated total career prize money of $1,363,685 from previous tournaments, according to the WTA 2025 SEA Games. Eala with her gold medal. More than a paycheck, Alex's ASB Classic earnings and what they mean. In the early days of January 2026, an electric energy buzzed through the ASB Tennis Centre in Auckland, New Zealand. This wasn't just another stop on the WTA calendar for Alexandra Alex. It was a chance to redefine her own rising story on the professional tennis stage. Tennis at its highest level is a sport where performance and economics intersect vividly. Every match won, every set played earns ranking points. But it also earns prize money essential for a young professional's career sustainability. For Eala, who had been steadily building her resume since her breakthrough years earlier, the 2026 ASB Classic provided both meaningful competition and a tangible financial reward. The numbers earnings from the ASB Classic run. By the time the tournament reached its semifinals, Eala had delivered an impressive performance, advancing through tough draws and making her presence felt among seasoned players. Although her journey ended with a hard-fought loss to China's Wang Xinyu in the semifinal round, the results were unmistakable. She walked away with a prize money check of $12,331 for her singles run. That figure, $12,331, represents more than just a paycheck. It represents a measurable career milestone for a young athlete forging her path in the competitive world of professional tennis. When we consider Alex's career earnings prior to the ASB Classic event, she had already amassed approximately $1,363,685 on the WTA Tour. This individual tournament payout adds to that total, but it's also symbolic of her consistent climb. Earning money not just at the largest events, but at tiered tournaments like this is part of what solidifies a pro tennis player's financial foundation. Why $12,331 matters? At first glance, $12,331 may seem modest in the context of elite sports, especially when compared with 6-figure checks at Grand Slams or major WTA 1000 events. But this number has deeper significance when viewed through several lenses. 1. It's an investment in consistency. In professional tennis, rankings directly impact earnings opportunities. By earning money from reaching the semifinals, Alex also secured valuable WTA ranking points, 98 in total. These ranking points improve her seating and can open doors to higher-paying tournaments and direct main draw entries, reducing the need to play and pay for qualifying rounds. 2. Financial support for the tour life. Touring is expensive. Players often cover travel, coaching, training, physio, and accommodation costs, especially those who are building their careers and not yet firmly in the top earnings bracket. The prize money from tournaments like the ASB Classic helps cover these essential expenses. The $12,331 win contributes to that budget, each dollar easing the financial strain of maintaining a global tour schedule. 3. A marker of progress. Compared to her earlier years in the lower-tier circuits where earnings could be in the hundreds or low thousands, this is a step up for Alex. It reflects her progression not just as a competitor, but as a financially sustainable professional athlete. The human story behind the figures. Numbers can only tell part of the story. Behind each dollar is tenacity, resilience, and development. A young player making strides. Alex didn't start her professional journey with any guarantees. Early in her career, she played in junior and ITF events where the prize money was far less. For context, many players outside the top 100 struggle to break even financially due to travel and coaching costs. The fact that she's making steady earnings at WTIL-level events speaks to her evolution as a player that on a bright summer afternoon in Auckland, New Zealand, Tennis fans around the world turned their eyes toward one young star who continues to defy expectations and rewrite the record books for Filipino athletes, Alexander Eala. At just 20 years old, Eala has already become a household name in Philippine sports, not just for her fearless play and stunning victories, but now also for something fans never quite expect in tennis headlines: her earnings at the ASB Classic. Let's unpack exactly how much she made, and why it's turning heads. Tennis racket and ball a breakthrough run at the ASB Classic. The ASB Classic is one of the most prestigious early season events on the WTA calendar. Played in late December into early January in Auckland, it's a WTA 250 tournament, not the biggest on tour, but a respected proving ground as players tune up for the first Grand Slam of the year, the Australian Open. For Alex Eala, the 2026 edition proved to be more than just preparation. With commanding performances in gritty tennis, she reached the semifinals, a major achievement for any rising star and a huge payday relative to what many players her age can expect. Money back the numbers. How much Alex Eala earned? Here's the big reveal. Alex Eala earned a prize money check of $12,331 for her run to the semifinals at the ASB Classic. That number might sound modest compared to the million stars like Iga Swiatek or Aryna Sabalenka make, but here's why this figure is genuinely significant. Pushpin, why $12,331 matters. Money with wings. It's significant for WTA 250 event. Semifinalists at that level receive around that much, which reflects both the competitive depth of the draw and the value of progressing deep into a professional tournament. Trophy. She earned valuable ranking points too. 98 WTA points, which help improve her tour ranking and ensure entry into bigger events like the Australian Open and other premier tournaments. Woman #microphone. It's a milestone performance, showing she is no longer just a promising junior or wildcard entry, but a serious contender on the world stage. She also teamed up with partner Iva Jovic in doubles, where their run to the semifinals added another $4,390 to be shared between them. A minor but welcome bonus. Briefcase career earnings context, a rapid rise. Now here's what really drops jaws. Before the 2026 season even began, Alex Eala's career prize money total was already over $1.36 million. That figure is the sum of all tournaments she played over the past several years, from her breakout performances to consistent deep runs.